Hi everyone, welcome to morning coffee break. It says the wind's only 3 miles per hour, but it's more than that. It's pretty windy and it's actually cold. We had a freeze warning overnight. I don't know what it got down to, but I brought all the plants inside, and I hadn't brought them out yet. I don't know if I'm gonna bring them out because they have another freeze warning tonight. So I don't know. I got the light on. I got them in my little workroom, but it's not much light for them, but it wouldn't hurt them, I don't think, for one day. It was a pain bringing them all in and everything, and had to make room for them and stuff. So I hate to bring them out just for a few hours today and then turn around and bring them back in. So I don't know what to do. It's windy. I don't know what with the wind chill, I don't know what the temperature is. Let's see how my flowers did. But I need to walk some, and I need to get the garbage cans if they've already got the garbage. You can tell they're a little affected. They don't look quite as vibrant, but you know, flowers don't last forever anyway, but they're still there. But I can tell some of them, you can see, you know, they may have already been out here long enough to be on their way out anyway, but there'll be more. I hope it doesn't, you know, kill them or anything. I don't need to do much of that. I don't think much has grown. At least when it's cooler like this, the yard will be less likely to grow as much. The grass. I think they might have got the garbage ready. Yeah, can's been moved. I didn't get to walk yesterday. It was nasty all day long. Didn't seem to affect that plant right there. It's hard to tell from here, but everything seems to be okay over there. I don't know, they look a little bit, they might be a little droopy. What can you do, you know? You can't bring in the plants that have grown outside. Seemed like everything came up kind of early, you know. I hope it doesn't kill all of it. I've planted more seeds and stuff up there. Some of them already germinated. They might be affected by this cold. I should have waited a little bit longer, but I got plenty more seeds. Luckily, the seeds I planted hadn't come up over here at these two spots. It's a clear day though. Well, there's a few clouds over there, but not much. take a look over here. I think I still got some seeds in here. Yeah, they got enough for today anyway. One of them's kind of falling over here. They seem okay right now. I hope so. These tulips don't look so good though. Probably haven't got enough rain. These could use some water, I believe. I don't think it's not going to rain though. Still no cat out here, that's good. Well, I think I'm going to take them a little water while I'm out here. Hold on a minute and we'll go inside. Alrighty, back inside. It is brisk out there, I'll tell you. So I thought I'd come on in. It says currently 43 degrees with that wind. I didn't look to see what it feels like. It feels like about 36 or 38 or something like that. High today is supposed to be 51. No chance of rain. Actually, it really kind of needs some. Humidity 72%. It says 3 mile per hour winds. It's more than that. It's more like almost 10. Maybe 8 or 10 mile per hour. Air quality 65, that's moderate for pollution. It's not supposed to affect your health, but anyway, it's been a little higher lately, the air quality. Seems like after it rains, it goes down a little bit. Okay, I need 4 more questions for Ask My Tablet. We should be able to get those today. So send your questions in for Ask My Tablet, everybody, in your comments. And the thumbnail today, last night after we ate that stuff in Logan's reviews, that potato soup and the chili, those were pretty big little, I mean, they weren't just a little bitty bowls, they were pretty good size. And they were really fantastic. The only downfall to them was, of course, the sodium, mainly. I think the chili had a little bit more fat in it, but not alarming, you know. But the sodium, for me, I mean, I'm trying to watch my sodium. So, you know, really Logan needs to kind of watch his too. So, you know, if you don't have any problems with sodium or high blood pressure or anything like that, it wouldn't be a problem for you. But, you know, they tasted really good. And we don't eat stuff like that very often anyway. But especially the potato one, I was surprised at it being in a, you know, dried form. And making it, you know, I just made it in the microwave. I just added the water, and I think you microwaved it for so long, then stirred it, and then microwaved it for a little bit longer, I believe it was. But it was the Idahoan, I think it was loaded potato soup or something like that. But it was, you can watch on Logan's reviews and see it, or you can even see it with the nutrition facts on my preview show I did the other day, on Tuesday. But it was a really good show last night. I would suggest checking it out. It had some really great products that you can find pretty much anywhere. And, you know, there was some really good stuff in it. But by the time we ate all of that stuff and, you know, even had enough I gave Joy some of it. And we just weren't that hungry, I mean, afterwards. And so we didn't even fix we were going to fix a pizza. We didn't even fix that. And we just snacked and had these, they're Philadelphia cream cheese things with bagel chips in them, and one was garden vegetable and one was onions and chives or something like that, and they were really good. You had those, and just had, I forget what else. We had one of those flans, those little they're like caramel stuff. I think it's how you pronounce it, flan, and had that like a little dessert afterwards. So it was, it was enough. There wasn't no use of fixing that pizza. We wouldn't have. I wouldn't have even. I really didn't even want any. If we'd have fixed it, I could have probably eaten a piece. But I'm looking at these peppers. I'll put them in the fridge. Thing about Aldi is you have to buy 3 green peppers. You can't just buy 1 green pepper. And sometimes they don't need 3. But they're so cheap there that you can still get them at a decent price. I think it was $1.79 for 3, though. It's at about 60 cents a piece. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? Okay, so anyway, I thought I would show lunch yesterday, and I ate that late. See, that's another thing. We didn't eat lunch until 4 o'clock. I mean, so had so much going on, and just didn't even think to eat until I started feeling really hungry. And Joy got a hot dog at Buck, and Logan had eaten his breakfast real late, and he said he wasn't hungry. But I got the, I guess they call it a junior Buck with cheese. It's a junior cheeseburger. And their fries are fabulous. There was way more fries than what's in the picture. They give you a big old bag of fries, and we'd already eaten on them and everything by the time we got home, and I took that picture and I just poured what was left on there. But those are the best crinkle cut fries in town. I mean, they're better than any food chain, any of them. They're really good. So I just thought I would use that. Lunch, I had a breakfast item the other day, and I thought I'd do a lunch item anyway. So, kitty's all over. Okay, today's question comes from Joy Tucker, and if you would like to ask everybody a question, just leave it in your comment. If I get several of them, I'll obviously just go by the first one I get, but I'll be glad to use them, and because I ask a question pretty much every day. Sometimes I forget to think of one before I do the show, and then I just don't end up doing one, but I ask a question pretty much every day. So if you have a question, just leave it, but you'll have to specify if it's for Ask My Tablet or if you would like it to be the question of the day. So today's question of the day is from, that's the coffee pot, is from Joy Tucker, and she would like to know what everybody thinks about this. Are you an early bird or night owl? So I would have to say I'm a night owl, I guess, because I used to get up early just because of different reasons, like with my Crohn's disease. I'd feel sick, or I have, it affects all your joints and stuff. I've got arthritis now. The pains usually wake me up, and they still do. Is usually the things that wake me up, like my back or something, or my hip from the osteoporosis. But I used to, I would still go to sleep late though, but I would get up early. I just didn't get enough sleep. But now I've got to where I'm sleeping almost 8 hours a night, which is plenty. That's perfect for me, is 8 hours. And I feel just a lot better. But I'd have to say I'm a night owl, because I'm so busy during the day. I still get up fairly early. I'd say an average of 9 o'clock. But sometimes I actually sleep a little later. But I would say I'm a night owl, because I stay up till, I try to go to sleep. I don't know why I picked this time anyway, but I try to go to sleep by 1:30, because I figure 8 hours would be 9:30. 9 would be like 7.5, so it's close for me, because I do most of my comments after I'm done with everything else of the evening. That's when I usually do them. I just settle down and just start going through them. And I try to, reply to everybody, or if I just say something like thanks, you can be assured that I read your comment. I read them all. I read every comment. And if it's just an emoji, I might just give you a like and a heart, but I probably, lots of time, unless I got something I need to say to you, I probably wouldn't say, reply to those. But that's fine. I still see them, and but I end up staying up late. So I'd have to say I'm a night owl. So that's the question. Are you, from Joy Tucker, are you an early bird or night owl? And like I said, if you'd like to leave a question in the comment for everybody, just say it's for question of the day, and we'll get it on there. Like I said, I'll take them as I get them. The first ones I come to for the next day, and so on. I'll keep a list if I get quite a few. I hope I do, because like I was talking about yesterday, I like for my videos and my channel to be about viewer participation as much as I can. And I think that makes it, more interesting and just more special to me. I mean, because a lot of the things I do, like Ask My Tablet, is really your show. I wish there was more. I need more of y'all to watch it, and then you'll like it. I guarantee you'll want to see it every time once you start watching it. But okay, got that and that. Now it's time for today's tidbits. All right, I gotta get my glasses. Yeah, it's pretty nice out, but it's just windy and cold. It'll feel a little better as it gets up to 50. Okay. First one is sea ice. What is it? Sea ice is frozen seawater that floats on the ocean surface, which forms, grows, and melts in the polar oceans. Sea ice grows throughout the fall and winter and gets melted during spring and summer. The white or light gray surface of the sea ice reflects up to 80% of incoming sunlight back to space than the ocean water does. Well, what does that benefit space? I don't know. It's reflecting more light back into space so they can see us better, I guess. The aliens or whatever. How about Irma, the most powerful Atlantic hurricane? Shows just a hurricane. You can't hardly. Sometimes it glare, you can't hardly see it. On September 6, 2017, Hurricane Irma hit several Caribbean island nations of the U.S. as a Category 5 storm. It is the strongest and longest lasting Atlantic basin hurricane ever recorded in history. Its winds were around 185 miles per hour and lasted for 37 hours. It killed 129 people in Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. That is a long time. Wow. I hope we don't have a bad hurricane season for everyone. A beach made of green sand. You can hardly see the green sand. It's right there, though. Papacolia Beach, or the Green Sand Beach, is located near the southern tip of the Big Island, Hawaii. This beach gets its unique appearance due to the presence of greenish, semi-precious olivine crystals. The crystals, created by the eruption of a long-dormant volcano, were deposited on the beach by the ocean waves. Wow. We saw a black beach the other day, and we saw one that had what would look like diamonds on it. That was pieces of ice that, or something from an iceberg. So it's pretty interesting. How powerful are mud volcanoes? Ugh. Look at that. A recent study revealed that mud volcanoes are equally spectacular and powerful like magma-fed volcanoes. The mud volcanoes can launch plumes of mud, sometimes higher than 100 meters. So we said a meter. Bon Swanson said it was about like 3 feet, I believe, is what she said. She said a yard, that'd be 3 feet. So that would be 300 feet in the air. I'm learning. So that's quite a ways. I mean, during eruptions, flames and smoke often accompany the skyrocketing mud, violent enough to rip apart the crater rim. Whoa. I guess that's better than lava. I don't know. Would it? Wouldn't it be? I mean, I'd rather my house be covered with some mud or something than lava, right? I mean, because it would just disintegrate your house. Okay. The Great Arctic Cyclone of 2012. On August 2, 2012, a storm formed over Siberia and subsequently made its way into the Arctic basin, where it intensified and achieved a central pressure of 966 millibars. I don't know how much that is. The storm lasted for almost 13 days before eventually dying in the Canadian archipelago. This type of low pressure is very atypical of August Arctic storms. Okay. I don't know what 90 millibars are, though, but doesn't sound good. Volcano for the People, an Icelandic film on eruption. Filmmaker Donald Boyd from Iceland created a short film, Volcano for the People, on the, I don't even think I can say this, Fagradalsfjall volcano that erupted on March 19. It's a glimpse at the volcano that let people get much closer to it than any other eruption in history. The volcano attracts thousands of people every day, and those people became the focus of the film. And can earthquakes cause mysterious lights? An earthquake light is a luminous aerial phenomenon appearing in the sky or near the areas of tectonic stress, seismic activity, or volcanic eruptions. They were reported to occur before, after, or during earthquakes for many years. It was first caught on camera during the 1965 Japan earthquake. Wow. That's weird that it could cause an earthquake, which would be like under the ground, could cause lights, in the sky. That's weird. How about U.S. Special Forces train for Arctic combat diving? Shows just like a mask. The 10th Special Forces Group's advanced training enabled the team to familiarize themselves with ice diving gear to hold Arctic diving better. Extra training was given to the team using special wetsuits while performing cold weather combat diving. The U.S. Special Forces use combat diving for special maritime operations. Ugh. Doesn't sound too fun. Ocean microbaromes, the voice of the sea. Shows a big old wave. The ocean microbaromes are low-frequency acoustic signals generated by colliding ocean surface waves that can propagate for thousands of kilometers. These microbaromes dominate the coherent infrasound ambient noise measured worldwide and can be detected by sensors at the peak of 0.2 Hz. And lastly, what are wetlands? This shows. Wetlands are areas of distinct ecosystem that gets flooded by water, either permanently or seasonally. It is characterized by land saturated with water and is home to abundant fish and wildlife. The prolonged presence of water creates conditions that favor the growth of specially adapted water plants. Well, all right, everybody. I think that's it for today's Tidbits. And it's going to be it for morning coffee break this morning. So please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably be able to do an Ask My Tablet if nothing's going on. I'm not for sure yet. But we only need 4 more questions, so get them questions to me. And if I can, I'll do it today. So, but I'll come up with something else. Always do. So, thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later on. God bless.